All right, I got a couple minor projects left to do, but banging this one out. Not technically 24 hours because it goes till midnight tomorrow, but roughly this is your last day. Let's just put it that way because most of you have a sensible bedtime, I imagine. And you'd be fast asleep. So you have 24 hours, roughly, a little bit more than that, to sign up for the minimalism course, Achieving Minimalism Theory and Practice, where I basically do the deep psychological dive to get you unaddicted to spending, which is the cause of all financial troubles. All. And right behind girl troubles, yup, girl troubles. None of you are going to remember that old cartoon. Right behind girl troubles, a close second, photo finish almost, just by a hair, women edged out, is going to be your financial troubles. And often the two are intertwined. Imagine that. Divorce leads to financial troubles. Anyway, you do not control women, but you do control your finances. And if you would like to be po no mo, as we like to say, which is poor no more, no longer in poverty, one, take the class, but two, you are not going to escape poverty until you learn to spend less than you make. And everybody with a name for an avatar and their 2 subscribers from the YouTube account they just created last week. Paying money to learn how to get out of debt, to be a minimalist. It's like, yes, Jessup, you and your 4 teeth. Yes, I do charge. Do you know what I charge? Do you know what I charge? Sit down, everybody. Grab your sitting down chair. I charge $450. And then the government, depending on the state you're in, charges another 50. So $500 for you to actually get your financial act together and kick your spending habits. As always, the answer is very simple. Spend less than you make. How do I lose weight? You eat less and you work out more. These are not secrets to the universe, but everyone has a really hard time with it, don't they? Gee, Dave Ramsey, what do I do? You know what his book says? Hang on. You know what Dave Ramsey's book says? Spend less than you make. There's a lot more words to it. That Sue's Army, you know what that says? Spend less than you make. Robert Kiyosaki, my dad told me, spend less than you make. That's it. King Solomon, spend less than you make. Not been a secret. Everyone known it since 2000 BC times. Spend less than you make. How? How do you quit drinking? How do you go to the gym? How? And that is where my class comes in. And so I actually do believe, very seriously, I know a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, funny, haha, Cappy here, but I do honestly believe that this is the best product out there on the internet, in book form, whatever you want, whatever format, that gets people to address the underlying psychological compunction or compulsion they have to spend more than they make, their addiction to debt, their addiction to materialism. That my class addresses that. And that is therefore the best product on the market right now that'll help you get your financial act together. The reason, so that's one reason I'm proud of my product and I actually believe in it. The other reasons I do charge this much, I am greedy. Right? I like making lots of money. I don't know what I'm going to spend it on because I'm a minimalist. I legit don't know. Okay. What do I do now? All right. I don't even make that much money, to be perfectly honest. I just don't spend it. And now I am free. The irony. Like, oh, I spent $500 on a class on minimalism. How come you get to wake up at 10 a.m. and drink coffee in bed till 11 and do whatever you want? Minimalism? Oh, yeah. But, if it was really easy, everyone would do it now, wouldn't they? But they don't. Another reason for you to buy the class and that it's worth the price. Now, but I also am greedy on top. That's another perfectly honest. Like, yeah, I could charge $50 and make less money, but if I could charge $500, yeah, I get like $349 after I pay Teachable and tax. I got to pay the tax man too. But the other main benefit, primary reason I charge so much is so you pay the attention and take it seriously. Because if I only charge $49, you wouldn't take it seriously. You take it, but you wouldn't do what's in it. You want to invest in yourself? You want to bet against yourself? Why don't you put some money down? And then as always, finally, please don't complain about the price. The average American just piss away $500 in a week on crap you don't need. Booze, going out. How many times It's 500 now it's not $500 a credit. It's more like $300 a credit for your college degrees. What do you need? Like 80 credits? How many tens of thousands did you guys piss away on your worthless jokes of degrees? Now you gotta get a master's degree. And then the all-time the best, the epitomal example of American gluttony and financial stupidity and addiction to spending, your freaking car payments. The average car payment is over $700 a month. Not for a fancy car, mind you. It's for like, ooh, a Buick LaCrosse, but it's new and shiny. And then I saw I saw this. I didn't think about this. But in your northern states where there's snow, uh, people will spend $100 a month on getting their cars cleaned to get the salt off. I never did it because my car's all used and battered up and rusty and dinged up. I always get salvage vehicles because I use my cars for transportation. And I didn't realize it here until I saw the detailing prices in Vegas. Like they don't really have to wash the cars. If you want your car cleaned out and detailed, it's $100. That's like mid-range. And then I remember like, oh yeah, Minnesota, they're all lined up at the gas station when it snows and the salt kicks up. Tina from Edina needs to have a clean SUV. And she goes there and pay, a subscription for $50 a month to keep your car clean because you guys have no soul. You have no value. You have nothing outside of your things, your stuff. It's just a couch, said a very wise man who got shot later on in that movie. I don't know. Oh, hey, look, you can have a clean leased vehicle and impress Becky at the nail salon. Or I don't know. You could sleep in till 10 a.m. Like, well, I don't really sleep in till 10 a.m. every day. I get up about 7:38. But I'll tell you this, I do whatever I want every day. Yeah, Cappy's got to work a little bit like this. I don't know. Do you want to be free? You want constantly go to work, living paycheck to paycheck? What's that penury like? What's that? What is that legit slavery like? Even if you do get a student loan bailout or a bank bailout, you just go right back into debt anyway. You get divorced, you marry another gal. I don't know. Y'all don't learn. And there you are, 68 years old. Oh, I don't have enough money for retirement. What do I do, Aaron? I'm like, well, would it have made sense to you back in the day to pay $500 to not be in this predicament? Huh? It would. Oh, okay. So you ask me, ask yourself. I don't care what you do. Is it worth $500 for you or to you for the nightmare to end? What price would you put on not worrying about money anymore? Is it above $500? Then take the freaking class and do it now because it closes for enrollment at the end of the 8th. The number one, oh my God, that's the number one. It's like procrastination. Oh, no, don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it the day after. I'll go on a diet tomorrow. No, starts now, MRFer. Starts now. Because then the pain ends a day earlier. My God, it's not even that painful. That's the other thing. Is all it is a simple rewire. It's not so simple. It's a deep dive, and I got to rewire your brain. Like, here. Is this a better operating system? Is this better than like, I gotta buy house in suburb so wife touches peen? I have to buy fancy BMW, lease, and have indoor shades to impress dude bros at sales office because middle school never ended in my mind. God, you're all still living in middle school. Hey, $500 middle school ends, and you don't care what people think anymore. Everyone gives me guff. This hat I got at Goodwill. I like math. I got this at Goodwill. I got these pants at Walmart. I think my girlfriend got me this shirt. You think I care what people think? Why really? You're all. How about that? Is it worth $500 for you to not worry about what other people think? But what will Becky at the nail salon think? Oh my God, I don't know. You showed up in a used car. Oh, you're not invited to the yacht party that my husband embezzled funds from all of his investment associates. And it's going to go to jail. This happened when I was in banking during the financial crisis. Dude, all these posers, these fake posers with the boats and hoes. Leased vehicles. All of a sudden, the house got repossessed. Wife had no clue. Trophy wife had no clue. It's called debt, sweetheart. Wasn't his money he was spending on you. What do you care? It was money spent on you, right? Right? Love, marriage. So there you go. How about we take the very first step today and you spend 1/100th? Do I do the math right? $50,000, $500 would be 1/100th. 55 would be 10. Yeah, that's 1/100th the price you spent on your worthless college degree. That's not getting you a job, right? Let's spend some money on something that actually works this time. Achieving minimalism theory and practice. Link below. Also, link below is achieving financial excellence, which is a compendium or a companion course to that one. That one is cheaper. All right, that's only $99 plus tax because you all got to get your sales tax to help other people not pay their life. I don't know what the tax money goes to. And that's much shorter. And that takes a very narrow focus on the nature of wealth and money. I would say it's more a pure economics class. It isn't going to address the psychological underbelly. Although, no, it does. It does. There's some overlap there. So if I don't know, you wanna take that one first. Like, oh, I don't know this guy on the internet with the math half from. Oh, he bought it at Goodwill. Ooh, I don't know. He's not popular. People in their 50s trying to be popular. My God, it still happens. Still happen. For my younger audience, dude, it happens. Oh my God. What do you think handbags are with these middle-aged women? Like, I got myself a Chanel handbag. So you could carry your regular old Walgreens tampons in it? What? Honest to God. These shoes are $1,500 Jimmy Choo shoes. Do you walk in them? What? Good for you. You slay, queen. You'll be eating cat food living in a government nursing home, but you got them shoes, sweetheart. So the two links are below. Achieving financial excellence. That is open. You know, that's open regularly. Achieving minimalism is not. And if you can't find because YouTube doesn't make the drop-down menu all that clear, just search Teachable. Achieving financial excellence, Teachable. Achieving minimalism, Clary. You'll find it. There it is. You could find it at the Teachable makes you name your school. I had to name mine the Clary School of Economic Philosophy because I wanted to sound very heroic and everything. It would not let me do the Indiana Jones font. So there we go. All right. I have super chats. Nonstop Dre, $2. Discount code 2 ahead of his time. Hey, at least I'm making money now. People aren't like, it's not like Tesla, people naming companies after me after I'm long dead, using my pens to make lots of money. Wholesome DJ Aftershock. It seems like Chad is having some problems and not you. Oh, but it's tax season for Chad. Yeah, he always has problems. He'll have problems handling soon. But I'll be on his show at 4 o'clock Vegas time. So that's 3 hours away. What time is it? 3 hours from now. Yes. Yeah. Screaming Falcon. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Look up the average car payment for the average American. And keep in mind, the average American makes around like $50,000 a year. Like I remember my first mortgage wasn't even that much. Oh, wait, but you got a brand new shiny vehicle. It still won't impress the girls. Wholesome DJ Aftershock, $5. Clary, don't you know? This is the Minnesota accent. I need things. I need a tricked out basement in the Eden Prairie. I need a boat on Lake Minnetonka, and wifey needs a BMW, don't you know? You also need a Chad or Tyrone banging your wife in the Minneapolis suburbs. You need that. Okay. No Minnesota man is complete without somebody else banging his wife. Don't you know? But it's open and it's a polyamorous. It's very open and understanding. Don't you know? It's the latest things the feminists wanted from us. Swear to God, in Minnesota, you can say, hey, you got to donate a kidney. Every Minnesota dude would line up. Oh, okay. Is that good for the community? Yeah. Okay. $5. Can I pool $500 with friends so we all have access to the course at the same time? You know what, buddy? Because of the entrepreneurship, I can't stop you. There's no real way. I mean, if you and your buddies all want to like get together and pay $5 and pull up the money, you better pull it up quick though. And you all sit there. Yeah, I do. Here's the other thing. Deep down inside, in Cappy's cold steel pump of a heart after they beat the heart out of him a long time ago, there is a philosophical, intellectual desire I have that one of these days you schmoes actually do improve your life. Because I get these emails that come in every once in a while, like, hey, Cappy, I was like legit, like I was a 16-year-old sophomore and my dad wasn't around, or he was a douchebag, or he was a moron. My mom was a whore. All right. And I came from a bad family. I had a bunch of step siblings and half siblings around. By the way, if you have step siblings and half siblings, you probably should consume my works. You are coming from behind. Uh, and I was going to major in theater, but you got me into accounting. And now here I am, 23. I'm making 95 grand a year. I got my own think about buying a house. And they, you know what? They're not asking a question. They're just saying thanks. If I followed whatever my teachers or my single mom was telling me to do, I'd be just like everyone else. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I actually made a difference. Unlike all the teachers in America, they make a difference just for the worse. I make a difference for the better. So yeah, dude, like if you want to pool up the money, go ahead, man. That's fine. Again, and I can't stop you either. I mean, nonstop trade $2. What's the price of the perfect mental state? Everything. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, to them, not to us. To women, the price of the perfect mental state is their entire lives. For men, it is everything. It is your entire lives until you acknowledge and realize there is the perfect mental state and that there's no satisfying it, and that you should move on and do your own life. But you are right. It costs them everything. Nick, oh man, the Greek name. Crocodilus, €2. Wives call men stingy for not buying overpriced stuff. Yep. Well, one, you should not be getting married. Here, free bit of advice. This isn't in the Achieving Minimalism. Hey, just don't get married. All right, really simple. you you'll be able to afford a lot. You'll be able to afford a lot of coffees and sleep in if you just don't get married. All right, just don't get married. Save a lot of money, a lot of pain, a lot of stress. I'll just give you guys that one for free. That's your taste of heroin white right there. The next is going to cost you. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Don't get married. Don't have more kids than you could afford. Don't go to jail. Hey, you'll be all right. You don't need a class if you just follow those 3 rules. Oh, all right. We'll see you guys later. Links below. Toodles.